BBC ice creams, trucker hats. It's like it's 2005 all over again. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the Sneaker News YouTube channel. Today we have a brand new sneaker unboxing here for you, even though you can see right through the box. Just pretend you don't see it. Anyway, do us a quick favor before we start. Hit that subscribe button. We're posting new videos almost on a daily basis, unboxing some of the rarest sneakers as well as stuff that hasn't even been released yet. Trust me, it's worth the 0.2 seconds it takes you to hit that button. And of course, turn on your notifications so you know exactly when we post these new videos. Okay? Today we're unboxing the Billionaire Boys Club Ice Cream Retro, whatever you want to call it. Let's go. So today we're unboxing the Billionaire Boys Club Ice Cream. This is one of the wildest sneakers we've ever seen. Of course, ice cream's been out since the mid-2000s. We're going to touch a little bit about the history of this crazy looking tennis shoe with all these funky embroidery prints and whatnot. Of course, talk about the resale prices as well as the fit and just pretty much everything that you do need to know about this sneaker release. So this shoe already dropped, as you guys know, September 15th. It was exclusive to BBC in New York City. It was a bit of a surprise because, you know, ice creams haven't, released in a while. They did drop in like smaller quantities through Adidas, but this is a standalone BBC ice cream release. Has nothing to do with Adidas. As you can see, there's some iconic embroidery on the upper, the dollar sign and the diamond, both of which are very iconic to the ice cream brand, the whole, history of that shoe. Just right off the bat, these were extremely luxe, a very limited edition. They're made in Italy. So the retail price on this was $350, and we're just gonna show you just a closer look at all the details. So on the upper, you have this very rich tumbled leather here on the upper, as well as the lace collar. And even the heel, you have the ice cream logo embroidered. And turn around to the other side, you have much of that same tumbled leather. The feel of it definitely a lot smoother, and it feels more luxe compared to, let's say, like a Jordan 1 Retro High OG. And on the midsole, you have this sort of polished finish with the exposed stitching that goes all the way around the shoe. And of course, there's very much ice cream branding around here. You have the ice cream here at the heel. You have ice cream embroidered on the tongue. You have the ice cream on the insole. Perhaps the craziest part of the shoe is ice cream on the sole. This outsole is completely smooth. There's absolutely no traction on it whatsoever. It's supposed to mimic ice, like an ice skating rink, we suppose, but these don't really look very safe to wear, but as like a statement piece, or if you're just gonna go out to like a party and you need to kind of stunt on some like rare luxe shoes, these are pretty dope. But in terms of like doing some cycling or hiking, we strongly suggest do not wear these because it's completely smooth. And of course, it gives way to the whole ice cream logo. So those of you who aren't too familiar with ice cream, it was through Billionaire Boys Club, produced by Pharrell. They first dropped a bunch of shoes back in the mid-2000s, and that was at the height of crazy colors and crazy prints, when all over prints were literally on everything. Pharrell's ice cream joints, they kind of went with the same way. Again, the dollar sign and the diamond, and of course, other shoes had like the ice cream logo on the heel. If anyone remembers those bulky looking skate shoes that dropped at Finish Line, they were like under $100. That's some real throwback ice cream stuff. But this again was exclusive to BBC. It's clear they're taking a much more of a luxe approach to it. Although if they do plan to bring back the ice creams, then there's probably going to be like a cheaper version available, because like we said, these were $350 and there are 3 colorways produced. The only one that was actually released is this white colorway. Again, dropped September 15th. The leather on this particular pair is definitely a little more matted out compared to this one. And as you can see, it has the white midsole, and the diamond and the dollar signs are colored in blue and pink. You have this full clear outsole that, like we said, has no traction, so don't, play ball on these, or else you will literally be on skates almost. But much of the same ice cream branding all around the shoe. It's made in Italy, $350, so you're getting that, high-end quality. One thing all sneakerheads do is give this shoe the smell test, and it has the smell of the factory or even the materials and the leather. These are really putting out a very pungent, leathery, kind of almost like permanent marker kind of smell, which is kind of funny, but ice creams are funny in general anyway. So again, these were the ones that did release. It's paying homage to the iconic diamond and dollar sign, and of course, the original ice cream sneaker that did drop back in 2003. They use Bodo Lotto leather, and quality is definitely there. If you're a fan of Pharrell or even Nigo's Bait movement, ice creams were probably definitely in your collection at some point. Anyone who was a hype beast in like the early mid 2000s, they're probably wearing SBs, some Air Force Ones, some Air Jordans, and you're probably interested in ice cream. So again, there's more to this collection. There's actually a couple more items. There's the slip-on shoe. Again, this one's finished in suede. Clearly it has no laces, it's more of a slip-on, but much of the same dollar sign and the diamond with the ice cream on the insole. The same slippery, icy outsole. Again, no traction. And again, this one did not release, so maybe there are plans to release them in the future, but we're just showing you the samples that sent to us. And of course, you can't really finish off a sneaker collection with the slide. These are made in brushed velour suede. This is a nice pink. Retails for $250. You have the bold ice creams embroidery right here at the instep. Of course, made in Italy as well. These one actually do have some sort of traction, but again, unless you're just going to the bodega and style, we wouldn't really play any sports in these. Not that you would, but. And of course, final piece in this collection was the ice cream trucker hat, because nothing says you're all about fashion than a trucker hat. Here we have black with the white, black mesh. You have that brushed suede here at the little pin top, and of course the ice cream embroidery right here. So again, this was a random throwback release through BBC, Billionaire Boys Club, Pharrell's clothing label. Not clear whether or not there are plans to release these to the masses, but they're just kicking things off with a release of a $350 shoe. If they do bring it back to the masses, we expect the prices to be a little bit lower and not all made in Italy, unless they're planning on going strictly the luxe route. BBC really isn't on the affordable end of streetwear. Their t-shirts and hoodies do command a higher dollar. It remains to be seen if they're going to go with this $350 luxe route or if they're going to try to bring it more to the masses. But definitely interesting. One of the more random releases of September 2018. This white pair dropped exclusively at the Billionaire Boys Club flagship in New York City. Of course, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more random sneaker unboxings like this. If you have any questions, hit us in the comments. We'll do our best to answer. Thanks for watching.